Stop. Don't reach.
I've got a gun, yep. Let go of it! Let go of it! Let go!
Let go!
My life is over.
So I'm clearly stating that I want to call my lawyer before I consent to this test.
Are we yelling, or are we going to say yes or no?
Are you going to ask me the same question over and over? I want to call my lawyer before I consent to this test.
Meet a woman who believed she was entitled to pilfer from a store. Captured on CCTV, she was seen swiping a purse from a display. Instead of stopping there, she filled the stolen purse with various store items before strolling out nonchalantly. Her careless theft was caught by Officer Lathan, who promptly confronted her as she exited the store. With the evidence clear and the officer on her tail, she had little chance to evade justice.
Okay, so what are y'all talking about? What is it?
Officer Lathan called the woman, now a suspect, back into the store for questioning. As soon as she entered, she vehemently denied any involvement or knowledge of the incident.
I'm stopping you for shoplifting. If you want to leave out of here, you're going to change your attitude. Stop. If you want to leave out of here, you're going to change your attitude.
Okay.
If not, I'll just take you to the county, because I really don't care.
I don't go to jail.
You don't? Because you can't today.
What I'm telling you is I don't go to jail. I don't have a record.
Moreover, she assertively claims she won't face jail time, citing her clean criminal record. This suggests she had considered the potential consequences of her actions and was optimistic about receiving a more lenient response if apprehended.
Right, but what I'm telling you is today, you can make your way to the county.
What did I make?
Number one is this purse, and also the clothes in this cart that you bagged up at the register. So let's change the tone, okay?
She chuckled dismissively when the officer itemized all the stolen goods. It quickly became clear that she saw her theft as insignificant and displayed a complete lack of remorse.
My receipt is right here.
Okay, give me your receipt.
Because I have 2 transactions.
Okay, excellent. There's that, Miss Daisy.
Okay.
This purse does not belong to you. This purse belongs to the store. I watched you take this off the shelf and tear the tags off. These do not belong to you. This does not belong to you. I watched you put this inside the purse.
When Officer Lathan directly mentions that he saw her theft on camera, she is left speechless, her expression betraying her shock and disbelief. She is then escorted to the security room, where she continues to assert her innocence and demands to be set free.
Have a seat. Have a seat. No, you're going to have a seat. Ma'am, have a seat.
Sir, I'm ready to go.
You're not going anywhere right now.
And I'm tired. What is this? You need to communicate.
I've already told you what you've been stopped for.
Okay, you said shoplifting with the purse and you didn't pay for your penny. Because I'm not a thief. I don't have a record being a thief.
Okay, but you got caught stealing today, right?
I got caught stealing today. Okay, if that justifies your situation, cool.
What's notable is her continued denial of being a thief, attributing it solely to her clean record, despite her admission of the theft. At one point, she even tries to walk out of the room, escalating the situation until she is restrained with handcuffs.
Broke my pinky. If that's the case, you want me to pay for the purse, I'll pay for it. Get me the up out of here. You don't do no labels like that. I'm not one of them ghetto I'm very motherfucking classy. Give me my refund so I can get out of here now. Because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Give me my refund now. All they wanted was their pennies. Have your bag. You want me to pay $200, that's fine. Let me go.
After the stolen items are recovered from her, the suspect demands a refund so she can leave. It's astonishing that, despite being caught red-handed, she still feels entitled and believes she's done nothing wrong. As more officers arrive, Officer Lathan briefs them on the situation while she refuses to cooperate and tries to flee. Throughout this, she continues to insist on her innocence and unexpectedly divulges an intriguing detail.
Why are you arresting me? You said shoplifting. I did not do any of that besides one thing, sir. Nobody goes to jail with anything like that unless they split or stole all that shit.
Yeah.
Why am I going to jail?
It's an easy question. Do you want your family to take your personal property?
I would you rather take my personal
or
property?
would you rather put it in a bag and have it taken to county? So what do you want us to do?
I'm telling you, what am I going to jail for?
And we've been arrested for shoplifting and resisting.
How? I didn't even resist you. You're lying. You need to delete that. I did not resist arrest. I would never resist arrest. It's not even petty theft. You're supposed to steal 100 or better. That's nothing. I don't even steal.
Petty theft is anything under $750, man.
It is $750. How much money that was that you got?
I have a receipt.
22. I'm calculating it for you.
At one point, she argues that her actions aren't theft and insists she knows the law, or at least she thought she did. She references amounts of $107.50 in Florida. If the value of the stolen item is less than $100, it's considered petit theft in the second degree between $107.50. It's petite theft in the first degree, and if it's $750 or more, it can be charged as grand theft. A third degree felony. Making such a statement in front of law enforcement isn't exactly smart, as by her logic it might seem acceptable for anyone to steal small items without consequence. This misguided understanding of the law only compounds her predicament.
Call the EMT.
Take a seat, man.
Call the EMT now before I buck out this door and I give y'all a real reason to arrest me.
You're not gonna do that, man.
I swear to God I am on my dead ass. Sir, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to kill me. I'm ready to die.
Don't say that.
I'm ready to die.
No, don't say that. Your kids need you. Why would you say that?
Nah. If my
You said
kids
you
needed me,
said you miss your mom.
he would let me
You
go.
don't think your kids gonna miss
How I'm
you?
gonna see my mama if I'm in jail? Take your card, give me my money back. I'll go somewhere else. Take my card, give me my money back.
What kind of medication?
I don't take no medication. What do you mean?
You're not diagnosed with anything?
No. Do I look like I'm diagnosed with anything because I'm a black woman?
As her claims grow more erratic and her behavior intensifies, an officer asks if she's on any medication, to which she accuses him of racial bias, alleging that the question was asked solely because she is African American. Over the next few minutes, she mocks the fact that she stole low-value items, repeatedly insisting that she cannot be detained for such a minor offense. She also asserts that her arrest was purely due to her race.
And then he said resisting arrest. How the f can I resist arrest? You're trying to make me a criminal because I'm a black woman, bro. I'm telling you, if I was white, you would have let that go. Let me go. Let me go.
Not true, ma'am.
It is. Bitch, just tell my kids I love them. Simple as that. I don't give a f. Because what I'm not finna do is go to jail. Why is it a big problem? You're talking about something that's under $25. I need my anxiety medication before I pass out.
Take a seat, please, man. You're making it worse by standing up. You gotta sit down so you can breathe a little bit.
I'm not going with y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm not. If you want somebody to fix the situation, all you had to do was say fix it.
Throughout her time in handcuffs, her facial expression indicated that she genuinely believed she was in the right and expected the officers to let her go. However, that was not the case, and ultimately she was charged with theft and resisting an officer. Despite her protests and claims of injustice, the officers proceeded with the charges. Her disbelief at the outcome highlighted the disconnect between her expectations and the reality of her actions. In the next case, meet Amanda Caravella, who garnered millions of likes on TikTok, managed to sabotage her online career in just one night. She's neither the first nor the last, but the manner in which she did it will leave you speechless.
Radio 2, cars in drive. Driver's asleep, put on the brake.
On July 19th, 2021, in Livonia, Michigan, a patrol officer noticed a car stopped at a red light in the middle of the road. Upon approaching, they realized the driver was asleep. They attempted to wake her, but things did not go as planned.
Kill your lights. Whoa. Wake up! Put it in park! Put it in park! Put the car in park!
Put the car in park.
Put the car in park!
Yeah.
Police department, put the car in park!
The police officer who discovered Amanda called for backup, and another patrol soon arrived, positioning their vehicle to block her from fleeing once she woke up. Despite the patrol car's lights shining directly on her, Amanda remained unconscious, her foot still on the brake. At one point, however, she released it, causing her car to collide with the police vehicle. When she finally woke up, it was immediately clear that she had no idea what was happening or the trouble she was in.
Miss! Police, put it in park! Put it in park! Put the car in park! Put your car in park! Put it in park! Close.
He's trying to lock out something. Hey!
In situations like this, the police's immediate priority is the safety of the individual, other road users, and themselves. A vehicle stopped in the middle of the street poses a serious risk to other motorists, especially at night or in areas with poor visibility. The police might decide they need to enter the vehicle, using tools to break the window in the least damaging way or attempting to manipulate the lock. This is typically done on the passenger side to minimize harm to the individual, which is precisely what happens next.
Wake up.
Car in park.
Wake up.
Put it in park.
I'm gonna shake the car again.
Put it in park. Put it in park. Car in park. Put the car in park.
Can you put it in park?
Hey!
Unlock it.
Excellent. There we go.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
nice.
Police department. Why don't you do? Take your seatbelt off.
After staring blankly at the police from inside her car for an extended period without any response, she seemed completely startled when they opened the door. It was clear she was entirely unaware of the situation, likely under the heavy influence of drugs or alcohol. Her initial interaction with the police was surprisingly calm. And from the outset, it seemed she believed she wasn't in any trouble, even though the circumstances were anything but favorable.
Here,
You know what I'm saying?
Relax for a second.
Oh,
Do you know where you're at?
yeah?
Where?
At the decision.
At the what? Can you answer our questions?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the cop cars that are. I mean, there's like a bunch of cop cars. Cop car.
Yeah, that you crashed into just now.
Me?
Yes. Do you have anything that's medically wrong with you? Are you diabetic?
No.
Okay, would you have any, do you have anything that inhibits your ability to walk? Anything like that? Hello?
Do you know where you're at?
Where are you? Do you know where you're
Yeah,
at?
I'm looking at the cop cars that are.
I want you see my finger?
Yep.
See the tip of my finger. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still and track my finger with just your eyes, okay? Yeah, that means
Michigan State Police.
Just stay still.
Just stay
Keep
still.
following the fingers.
keep following the finger, okay?
Okay. I want Michigan State Police, Mike Davis. I want him here.
When the officers attempted to conduct tests to determine if Amanda was under the influence, she laughed, implying that she considered those tests unnecessary, gradually revealing her true demeanor. She also expressed reluctance to deal with the officers who had found her and specifically requested Officer Mike Davis, her brother-in-law. This wasn't the wisest choice, especially given her situation, where realistically no one could come to her aid. After an extended conversation, testing, and back and forth with the suspect, the only option left for the officers was to take her into custody for being extremely intoxicated and for hitting a police vehicle. And let's just say that the ride to the station was, well, interesting. As they drove, Amanda continued to assert her innocence, making increasingly erratic statements, and by the time they arrived, it was clear that her situation was far more serious than she had initially realized.
Baby can't eat. Baby's tired. Oh, baby. We're cops. I am such a badass. Tell yourself how much of a badass you are right now.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. Every day. Look at you. Woo! The city is safe tonight. Woo! Unbelievable. This is what you do.
No, DeLoreans are only silver.
Unbelievable that this is what you do for a living.
On the way to the police station, and especially once inside, Amanda's demeanor shifted dramatically. Suddenly, she seemed more lucid and began to insult and mock the officers continuously. She claimed she fell asleep at the wheel because she had recently become a mother and was constantly exhausted. However, things took a more complicated turn when she was offered a breath test. Despite her earlier bravado, her anxiety visibly spiked as she hesitated to take the test, knowing it could seal her fate.
One drink tonight and I'm being arrested by the Livonia PD. Okay. For falling asleep, for being exhausted, for being a new mom.
I'm a peace officer. You're under the arrest for operating a vehicle while intoxicated due to consumption
Okay, I have a
of
question.
alcoholic liquor, a controlled
I have a question.
substance. Can I read it first?
No, I have a question because I didn't even get a sobriety test.
She insisted that she hadn't been offered a sobriety test despite it being false. The officers tried to perform field sobriety tests, but she was far too intoxicated to comply, and she probably doesn't even remember being given that opportunity.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
requesting that you take a chemical test to check for alcohol controlled substances. I just want to read
You're
it.
confused because you're saying that
I
I'm
have to read this verbatim,
You're
otherwise.
saying I'm refusing, I'm not refused.
If you take this breath test here, you can get out whatever your number is because we have a chart. You refuse, I'm going to take your license, add 6 points to it, and they're going to take your blood. Is that what you want? Will you take my breath test?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Mizzy, she said
No,
yes.
I like to go to the hospital and get a blood test.
What?
When the officer suggested a breath test to Amanda, she made things more complicated by requesting a blood test instead. Despite the officer's explanation that a breath test would be more advantageous given her circumstances, Amanda insisted on the blood draw. She likely believed it would give her extra time to sober up before the results were processed. But when the moment for the blood test arrived, Amanda had yet another unexpected twist in store.
Do you refuse
So
to take this test?
I'm clearly stating that I want to call my lawyer before I consent to this test.
Are we yelling, or are we going to say yes or no?
Are you going to ask me the same question over and over? I
yes,
want to
and
call my lawyer before I consent to this test. What don't you understand?
At the hospital, Amanda suddenly recalled that she should consult her attorney before proceeding with the testing. She then decided to refuse the blood draw and was subsequently taken back to the station.
And then, you asked my keys are in the car.
In the end, Amanda was sentenced to 6 days of community service and 12 months of probation. Her probation concluded on December 26, 2022, and since then, she has made all her social media accounts private. On October 6, 2022, while conducting a routine patrol, police observed a vehicle with an expired and illegible paper tag. They initiated a traffic stop, and as they approached the 21-year-old driver, it became evident that something was amiss.
Okay, you've been stopped for a license plate. I can't understand what your plate's reading there.
Alright, so I just drove from Georgia, so I've been trying to get my car registered and insured, but I'm going to my mom's house. She's supposed
Do you have a driver's license?
I don't have it on me, but I know my driver's license.
Why don't you have your license on yet?
I forgot it. All my stuff is in my mom's car. I'm meeting her right now.
Okay. That tag's expired, right? That's on the back of the car?
I just found that out just yesterday.
Okay, all right. I need your Florida driver's license information. Do you have a Florida driver's license?
From Rhode Island.
Have you ever had a Florida driver's license?
No, I just moved down here.
The vehicle lacked valid tags and the driver didn't have a license. Instead, the 21-year-old girl exhibited peculiar behavior. Her hand gestures and nervous demeanor suggested significant anxiety. This could be attributed to the stress of being pulled over, especially if she knew she was in violation. Alternatively, she might be concerned about other issues the police could uncover. Additionally, there was a noticeable smell of burnt substances in the car, indicating that she might have been driving under the influence.
She looks like she's got impairment, and you can smell the burnt can in the car.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
So she's actively driving a smoke. Oh, there's some in there?
While the officers were engaged in their discussion, the girl in the vehicle began to panic in the background.
What are you upset about?
My cousin, so my cousin had passed away and I just need her. That's why I moved back, because I don't got no one. I just want my mom.
In just a few seconds, I'm going to do a roadside evaluation to see if you've operated a vehicle while in a state of impairment off of the cans that you've been smoking.
I just want my mom, please.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to do this first, okay? So you already told me that you smoked a little bit of marijuana before you drove. About how long ago was that?
Probably like 30 minutes ago.
Okay. And you do not have a medical marijuana card?
No.
When you smoke or when you drink alcohol or anything that is intoxicating, okay, you can't operate the vehicle.
No,
when that
yeah, but I was
intoxication
parked
gets
when I smoked.
Huh?
I was parked when I smoked.
It was quite surprising how nonchalantly she admitted to having used cannabis just half an hour before driving, insisting it wasn't consumed during the drive itself. This highlights her lack of understanding about the dangers of driving under the influence. Even if cannabis is consumed before driving, it can still impair one's ability to drive safely. THC, the main psychoactive ingredient, can affect motor skills, reaction time, and decision-making. Although she claims to use it for medicinal reasons, she lacks any supporting documentation. The situation now raises concerns about what additional issues the police might discover during their investigation. Her casual admission also casts doubt on her overall credibility and responsibility as a driver.
All right, we're gonna place you under arrest for suspected DUI, okay?
Can you call my mom?
Yep, we will.
Call my mom.
Take a 15, we're 10-15.
Mom.
We will. We'll take care of it.
Call my mommy, please. Please call my mom. Mom!
At this point, she has been arrested on suspicion of DUI, but then something entirely unexpected occurred. From the beginning of her interaction with the police, the suspect had been cooperative and displayed no signs of aggression. As a result, the officers did not deem it necessary to conduct a search, as there was no indication that such a measure would be warranted.
I have my cousin's gun on me.
Pardon me?
I have my cousin's gun on me.
Stop, don't reach.
Don't get a gun, yep.
Wow,
Let go of it! Let go of it! Let go!
Let go.
My life is over. I didn't do nothing, I promise. I go to the gun range. I'm clean. You can search me, I promise, yo. I promise. Y'all my dead cousin. Y'all got me.
All right.
I don't got nothing. I promise I'm clean. I didn't shoot nobody.
All right, well, we got to continue what we're doing. All right, we're good.
See the paper behind. I go to the gun range. I promise you.
Okay,
I do.
I understand. You got a gun permit on you?
Nope.
I wasn't worried about the gun till her hands got on it, and then she wouldn't release
That's
it.
the thing.
But she's gonna pull the trigger, you know. You're fine. Don't bang your head. That's just being silly. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Just relax.
Possessing a firearm while under the influence is inherently risky. If she holds it legally, it indicates a troubling lapse in judgment, driving impaired while armed. If the firearm is illegal, it raises even more alarming questions about her intentions and potential criminal activities. What started as a minor traffic infraction rapidly escalated into significant offenses, DUI, and illegal firearm possession. This shift from a routine stop to discovering more serious criminal behavior underscores the vital importance of routine traffic stops. They can often reveal deeper issues and potential threats that might otherwise go unnoticed, demonstrating the crucial role of thorough police work in maintaining public safety